which comes up to about $140 million that you're throwing around. I don't understand this, but here's all I gotta say. Don't go to the damn poker table. Don't go to the blackjack table. Don't go to the slot machine, for crying out loud, even if it's only asking you for $1. Don't do it. Stay the hell out of the casino other than your
piece of like what Floyd has done with his money after his fight career. Now, there is the lawsuit that Floyd is in with Showtime, and I don't think Al Heyman's a part of the lawsuit, even though he blames Al Heyman in a lot of the lawsuit for stealing his money. We're $340 million. We'll see if anything materializes out of that, or if Floyd just spends more money out of his ass.
You the money. Why don't you just like...
Here's what happened. He pre-sold the fight using my likeness to some company in, I think, Dubai or like the Middle East. This is my understanding of it, for $10 million cash. We ended up doing the fight in the States with a different company.
Stephen A. Smith exposes that Floyd Mayweather, despite earning enormous sums during his career, mismanaged his finances and now faces financial trouble, forcing him to come out of retirement to make money through new fights. Logan Paul alleges Floyd Mayweather pre-sold their exhibition fight to a Dubai company for $10 million and still owes him his agreed percentage payment. Wade Plemons stated on X,
In likeness to someone else in Dubai for $10 million cash. It's our fight, bro. Our deal was 15%. He fucking smoked me. So I got 15% of it. 15% of $10 million is $1.5 million. That company that paid him that money is suing him. I actually don't know the status on that lawsuit. I should check in because he still owes me money, but he has a bunch of legal trouble at the moment. That I don't think I'm ever getting the money.
He just sold his house in Vegas.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I think he's facing a bunch.
Rinsed on that house. He started at $14 million. He custom built the house, by the way, in like 2006.
Yeah.
Started at 14, reduced to 12,
Yeah.
10, 8 came on the market, and it was a lot of house for 8. So for 6.6.
Oh, he really got
Just
rinsed.
the cost to build that house was 9 or 10.
Whoa, he got rinsed.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
It was huge.
Goddamn.
Who would win in a fight, you or 100 grams?
Probably
100
100
to me
grams.
is a lot.
100 grams.
I told you guys Floyd owes a lot of people a lot of money, and he doesn't have it. In another tweet, he said multiple commercial properties of his got foreclosed on, according to Business Insider. So there's that. Joe Rogan says Floyd Mayweather earned more than any fighter ever, yet went bankrupt due to endless extravagant spending, showing that no amount of money lasts without careful management. Wade Plemons reveals Floyd Mayweather sold his private jet to cover legal debts, highlighting that he owes numerous people and struggles to manage his overwhelming financial obligations.
In his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever. Like, there's all these lawsuits. Like, he hasn't been paying things, and he owes money on this and owes money on that, and it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's just the lifestyle that Floyd lived.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he got to be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches, where he opens the case up, you know.
All the money. He got to show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And, you know, he got the latest watch and the latest car, and look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that like, boy, that money goes quick.
Yeah.
Bugattis are like $3 million. There's watches that are $3-5 million.
DJ Vlad says a major jeweler revealed Floyd Mayweather is broke, blaming his extravagant lifestyle and lavish spending habits for his current financial struggles. Sean Porter says it's not a bad idea for Floyd Mayweather to take the fight, believing he could handle it and potentially benefit from the opportunity.
The house in Florida from 18 to 20 mil, and he's got a place in LA that's like $25 million he's trying to sell now for like 48, which it's funny how now all of a sudden Floyd's trying to sell all of his assets. What does that tell you? He just sold his private plane as well, which I don't know what that went for, but again, he's offloading assets because he's massively in debt and owes people a lot of money. And he's trying to finance something, whether it's legal fees, whether it's other mortgages, whatever. But yeah, getting a net negative of $4 million on the house you built and then put on the market is probably the worst real estate investment you can make, outside of maybe a strip club that no one goes to.
Meanwhile, Wade Clemens posted another tweet about Floyd saying he lost $8 million on a house in Vegas confirmed. Business Insider showed he's taken out $54 million loans at 9% interest that he hasn't paid back. Another house of his just got foreclosed on, and I'm pretty sure he sold his plane, and he's a definite gambler.
Everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not going to say who it is, he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
Spends like
I
crazy.
mean, it only could go but so long. I mean, and you're not fighting.
Yeah.
Because I don't see Mayweather even doing any goofy shit like that.
But you would think that your investments would continue to grow.
Right.
As long as you keep your spending under wraps. Like right now, like I could retire right now. This could be my last interview ever.
Right.
And with my investments, I invested into a lot of great companies like Google and Amazon and Tesla over the years, and those companies have all grown and continue to grow, right? And I could actually borrow money against my stock portfolio without even...
This highlights Floyd Mayweather's ongoing financial struggles and risky spending habits. Joe Rogan explains that Floyd Mayweather's financial troubles stem from his extravagant lifestyle.
What we've seen Mike Tyson do against Jake Paul is you don't want to get in that ring and you haven't driven that car in so long that the engine runs hot, So both these guys, I think they're more than anything, they're trying to show us how serious they are about doing it again against one another. So,
Sean, how shocked were you when you found out that Floyd was coming back? Last time he fights is in 2017 against Conor McGregor. The guy has not fought, I said more than a decade, almost a decade, I should have said, in almost a decade. Even when you're Floyd Mayweather, that's got to be a hard thing to do, and especially when you're 49 years old.
So there's some really good pros about it. He's done some exhibitions. He's shown that he still has the abilities that he's had. They're clearly not what they used to be, but they're still there, and then beyond that, the fact that,
by spending millions on luxury watches, cars, and other high-end items, he mismanaged his earnings. Despite making more money than most fighters ever have, these reckless purchases left him unable to cover debts. Now Floyd faces bankruptcy and owes significant sums to multiple people. Rogan emphasizes that no amount of wealth can last without careful planning. And Floyd's example shows how even the highest earners can fall into financial trouble when spending exceeds their means. His situation serves as a cautionary tale for financial responsibility.
Crazy.
I remember Iran Barkley was talking about that. Iran Barkley, when he was in his prime, was hanging out with all these professional athletes, and everybody was getting diamond-crusted chains and this and that, and he was keeping up with these people. Like, you got to keep up with the Joneses. And he just found himself, like, draining all of his money. He was talking about it like that was the biggest detriment to him being able to save any money.
They trying to keep up.
Yeah. Which I thought was funny when I was listening to this conversation with Chad Ochocinco. He was talking about it. He was like,
his jewelry fake.
Yeah, he was wearing fake jewelry.
But who would know?
What's that?
Who would know? He
no
Chad
one know.
Ochocinco.
Exactly.
It's
fake
like when
jewelry,
they look at him, like
flying economy. He was sleeping at the stadium, so he didn't have to pay for an apartment.
DJ Vlad says that Mayweather's financial situation is surprising considering how much cash he made. He explains that even investing in common stocks could have helped Floyd secure long-term wealth. DJ Vlad notes that Floyd never flies commercial, only using private flights, though he doesn't own his own plane. Unlike Drake, Mayweather doesn't appear to have a personal aircraft.
Again, 5 years ago now, but that was like the initial rumblings around that fight. And what Floyd did was use Mayweather Promotions to bring them this fight and say, if you'll front us this money, we'll put this fight here. They fronted him the money. He took the money, had the fight at the Hard Rock in Miami with Fanmio instead. That was the company that put it on, Fanmio. And Logan saw none of that front end 10 mil, and the people that paid Floyd the 10 mil never saw a dime back. It's nasty work what he did. But this has been like one of Floyd's MOs, is that he leverages his fight name or his quote-unquote assets, and which is what, a lot of wealthy people do. They leverage their assets to take out bigger loans or, whatever. But Floyd does it in such a reckless way that no one ever sees return on it. He just takes money. It isn't a loan. He's stealing. He didn't have provisions in place. I've talked about this, ad nauseum over the last couple of years, but the fact that we actually get some details on this from Logan is hilarious.
Our deal was 15%. He fucking smoked me. So I got 15% of it. 15% of $10 million is $1.5 million. Mm-hmm.
The fact that Logan agreed to 15%, he's got that manager, Jeff, who says, I make the big deals. He got absolutely rinsed on that deal. But also, Graham has some important information about Floyd Mayweather and, again, his, I wouldn't say shitty business dealings, but how bad he is with money. Let's keep listening.
Company that paid him that money is suing him. I actually don't know the status on that lawsuit. I should check in because he still owes me money, but he has a bunch of legal trouble at the moment that I don't think I'm ever getting the money.
He just sold his house in Vegas.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I think,
DJ Vlad admits he has never met Mayweather personally and doesn't know his finances in detail, but observes that owning multiple properties and constantly spending can create issues. He mentions that at one point Floyd bought a jewelry district building. DJ Vlad concludes that even at Mayweather's level, overspending and public attention can quickly turn financial mismanagement into noticeable problems.